Welcome back, everybody, and today I've got a unique video that I wanted to get out a few days ago, but with school wrapping up and all that, I've kind of had to put this on the back burner real quick. But today, as you can see from the title, we have another rebuild video that's different from any of the ones we've ever done before. Today, I'm opening a 30-pack, I believe they're called Fat Packs, of NBA hoops from this season. Obviously, you know, these aren't the highest quality packs you can get, but I just wanted to grab something that'll help me out and let me do this video with relatively easy numbers right there. But I'm a big fan of NBA cards, sports card in general. I love collecting football, basketball, really are my main two sports. And you guys saw a while back I made a video on one of them, and I put some videos like that on Instagram as well, just to get some traction on there if I post on there as well. But today, we're going to be doing a rebuild with whatever cards we get out of this 30 card pack. Now, obviously, there's not 30 players on a team, so we're going to be using probably every other card to get us up to 15 players, which is the max you can have on a roster. And I think that's going to be the best way to do it, because if I had bought a box or something, you know, you have a lot more cards and a lot more packs. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop right into opening this pack. As you can see, I just ripped it open. I haven't even opened it yet. And to go ahead and begin, I don't know if I'll be able to get it to actually focus, but we have Klay Thompson right off the bat. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to use him. Starting behind him, we have Luka Doncic. Come on now. Let's see if I can get it to focus a little bit. You guys can kind of see it. Luka Doncic there, so he's going to be on our team. We're missing out on James Harden. I'm all right with that a little bit. Behind him, this might be too easy. We got Trent Jr. He'll be an okay guy to trade. Dante DiVincenzo, former Buck. Big fan of Dante. Let's see if I can actually get him to focus in on the card. My camera doesn't want to focus. There it is. You guys see Dante there. Then we've got a Seth Curry. So far we only have guards. Yeah, we have a point guard and two shooting guards. And I guess Trent Jr. could run small forward as my camera goes out of focus on me. Let's wait to see if it goes in. Alright, sorry, my camera went out of focus for a few minutes there for whatever reason. So last up we had Seth Curry. So far we've got 3 players on the team. James Wiseman, another guy we're going to be missing out on, but I'm fine with that. Then we bring in Luka's teammate, Maxi Kleber. Probably won't be on the team for too long. Then we've got Rashawn Holmes. He's going to the scrap pile. Get out of here. Al Horford, there we go, the center we needed. So now we have every position for a starting lineup. And these guys, you got to keep in mind, these guys are going to get traded around. You're not going to be able to have every single one of these players on the team at the end of the rebuild, because obviously it is a rebuild. Derrick Rose, after Al Horford, he's going to go to that scrap pile. Eric Bledsoe, Troy Dan's buddy and the former Buck. I was a big Eric Bledsoe fan when we traded for him. Rui Hachimura, we got HTB right there. Joe Ingles, Jingling Joe, from the Utah Jazz in this set. He did get traded to the Trailblazers. We miss out on DeJounte Murray. That would have been a big get for us there. And I believe now we're getting to the last few cards. We still got this much left, though. So we got Onyeka Okongwu. He's going to be coming to the team. Nice little bit of young talent there. Terry Rozier, missing out on him. He can go to the scrap pile. Then we've got Brandon Clark, the Grizzly. He is coming over to the team. We miss out on Jokic. If we had Luka and Jokic, would have been over. I mean, over. So behind Jokic, we have, if I can get the cards apart. So we do get Domantas Sabonis after Jokic, as I drop the card all the way on the ground. Don't know where it went, but we know what the player is, so we don't really need it. We do miss out on Kyrie Irving. I'm fine with that. Skyview Kyrie. Then we get oh my goodness, Steph Curry, pure water. Oh my goodness. Come on, y'all. Come on. Now we did get a Kristaps Porzingis. I believe this is a different purple parallel or something. Nothing too crazy there. And we got a Teal Explosion Julius Randle. He will not be on the team, but I mean, he'll be on the team, but he's going to get traded for sure. But I like that card. That's a nice looking card. Now we're down to our rookies. We miss out on Kai Jones. Imagine if we get Cade. We get Keon Johnson, the Trailblazer. He's a Clipper in this. Luka Garza is going to go away into that scrap pile. We get Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Could have had Giddey. Behind him, we miss out on Kessler Edwards. And what's the final rookie? I thought that was Scotty Barnes for a second. So David Johnson. So we've got our team over here to the left pretty stacked, honestly. If you have Luka in 2K, I mean, come on now. You have a big chance to win the finals no matter what. And let's go ahead and hop on over to 2K. You guys will see me in a matter of seconds. I got to go actually make the team. But you'll see me in a few seconds as we get this team together. And hey, I'm excited to see what this team can do already, even without trades. And here we are, got the team together. I took the Bucks just because that's my team. Maybe in the future we'll do it for different teams if we have more challenges like this. But obviously, pretty top heavy. Steph Curry and Luka right there with Domantas Sabonis. Julius Randle is there. Al Horford as well. A few guys that I probably want to trade is all three of them. After that, we've got Gary Trent Jr., some young guys who will have value to a lot of teams. Seth Curry, the brother, is here. We had a lot of Trailblazers players. We had Keon Johnson, Eric Bledsoe, and Joe Ingles. And I mean, Gary Trent Jr. was a former Trailblazer. So first off, we're going to actually try and trade away Domantas Sabonis because I just don't like him being that third option on this team because we have Luka, we have Steph, and I'll be fine getting Paul George. This is not a realistic rebuild at all, but we would give up Sabonis and Horford for Paul George. I don't know how I feel about that. Could bring in Ben Simmons. We could bring in Pascal Siakam, but they would want Gary Trent Jr. back. Maybe we go for this Paul George trade. I mean, we get Amir Coffey, who's got just a little bit of value. We have no centers now, but if we go over here and we make Paul George a small forward, Luka can be shooting guard, because Steph will be running point. Then we'll have Luka, Paul George. Power forward right now is Julius Randle, and then obviously at center we can easily bundle one of these guys with a pick or two and maybe make some noise, but I'd be fine with trying to throw Gary Trent Jr. at another team and seeing. I don't know how he only has 2-star value is my question. I saw Mitchell Robinson there. Daniel Gafford would be interesting. Draymond Green's there. Anthony Simons. He'd be an interesting guy to pick up. Maybe I'll go through and I'm going to look at some of the centers and see who I'd like to go after, because if I can, I want to make a big splash as that third star on the team. I think that'd be a real nice piece to add to the team. Gonna try and bring in Pascal Siakam. I wonder if they're going to agree to this. They do. Julius Randle and Gary Trent Jr. Now, this is just a one-year rebuild. So we either win or we lose. And obviously giving up Gary Trent Jr. is a bit of a stretch for this trade, but it's not realistic, and I don't want it to be a realistic rebuild. So I'm completely fine with giving him up. And now we really just need to round out the bench. We have some good guys on the bench, but obviously we can upgrade from Brandon Clark, or at least you would imagine we could. Like Mitchell Robinson, backup center Mitchell Robinson, I will gladly take that. And he's already our sixth man, undoubtedly. Onyeka Okongwu is here. We don't need another center. So maybe if we can find a nice backup point guard like Tyus Jones, Alex Caruso, Miles Bridges, Derrick Rose. Let's go with this Derrick Rose trade. Joe Ingles and Onyeka Okongwu for Derrick Rose and Alec Burks. That gives us a nice backup point guard at that position. Then we really need only a few more trades, and we're pretty much done. The pack we opened did us really good, giving us Luka and Steph. I mean, we all know how Luka is in this game. And I mean, Seth Curry as a backup shooting guard isn't too bad. We'll have to see who would actually be playing on this team. So right now, at a 10-man rotation, you've got our main 5 guys. Mitchell Robinson, they want starting at the center position. I'm fine with that. Then you got D Rose, Seth Curry, Alec Burks, Eric Bledsoe, and Amir Coffey. Yeah, I obviously don't want Eric Bledsoe and Amir Coffey playing. So maybe we'll just try to upgrade those guys. If we can just put them in a trade together, that'd be really nice. I mean, Reggie Jackson is over there. Montrezl Harrell as a backup center. And we get Mason Plumlee, who we could flip. I think I'll pull the trigger on that trade because Mitchell Robinson, like I said, they do want him to start, and they want Spicy P to be at that power forward position. So Seth Curry I'm fine with. We really don't need Alec Burks, though, since we have Derrick Rose. Maybe we can flip them for a better backup small forward. Marcus Smart is there. I know he's a point guard. Terry Rozier is there. Nothing too crazy here as far as small forwards go. I mean, Buddy Hield maybe would be nice. But nothing that I'm like, that jumps off the wall at me. So maybe if we throw in a first-round pick, that might get a little bit better. For small forwards at least. I mean, Bojan could easily play small forward for us. Probably going to go with that trade just because he can jump over to that small forward spot. And we're going to be able to get him to play that fairly easily. His overall shouldn't drop. Yeah, it doesn't drop at all. Pascal, since you'll be playing power forward, we'll go ahead and slide you over to the power forward position. And this is the team we're rocking with for now. Steph Curry, Luka Doncic, Paul George, Pascal Siakam, and Mitchell Robinson. D. Rose, Bojan off the bench, Montrezl Harrell behind them, Seth Curry, and Maxi Kleber. Maybe we'll trade these last two guys just to get a higher overall at that 10th rotation. I mean, in the playoffs, honestly, those guys aren't going to be playing anyways, so it shouldn't matter too much. But I would not mind an upgrade. We could bring Alec Burks right back. And that's honestly what position would we need the most. I mean, we've got them all set up fairly well. Maybe you'd say a power forward. So that's the position I'll look for. But it's not really looking like... we'll take Larry Nance. Larry Nance Jr., he's a good backup power forward, so we'll bring him in. I like the way he can shoot. And let's see who our coach is. We need to make sure that our coach is the best one possible because... you don't want to be sitting around here. I mean, Mike Budenholzer, his ratings should be pretty good. Yeah, we're good with Budenholzer. What do you guys think I should have done different? Do you guys think I did a good job rebuilding this team? I mean, obviously, getting Luka and Steph out of the packs, that is massive. And getting Paul George early on is massive as well. He has the cornrows back. This team should easily win a championship. Let's see how they do. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. End of season. End of the season, Joel Embiid takes home MVP, averaging 25, 14, and 4. I'm surprised it wasn't Luka considering the team he's on. Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year. Marquise Chris. Luka's gone in Dallas, so I want to see how they're doing. Defensive Player of the Year is not Giannis. It's actually Jonathan Isaac. Tyrese Maxey takes home Most Improved. And Mike Budenholzer, our head coach, takes home Coach of the Year, 60 and 22. Actually, Defensive Player of the Year didn't go to Giannis because he doesn't exist in this world because we took his spot. But let's see if we have anybody. Luka on the first team. Second team, nobody. Third team, nobody. We made the first seed, obviously. And it's crazy that we only had one guy on an All-NBA team. But we'll be over here in this first seed. Let's see who we have to play first round. Looks like we're taking on the Cavs. They've got what you would expect, except for they added Gordon Hayward. I don't hate that trade for them. Unless it involved them giving up Colin Sexton for Gordon Hayward. So, no, they're actually able to keep Colin Sexton and Gordon Hayward in that trade and get Gordon Hayward. So, I mean, that's a good trade for them. We should be able to relatively beat this team, but you just never know with 2K. Sometimes 2K just be messing around. We'll go through the round, and we sweep them easy there. Celtics are a little bit tougher. No longer have Al Horford on their team. They do have Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Grant Williams at that power forward position because Al Horford's gone. Once again, we have a really good team. I think we should be able to take this, but they take game one. And I'm not even going to give them a chance to hopefully get up by that much because we do have an excellent team. But I'll be fine if Seth Curry and Larry Nance don't play during the playoffs that much. They take game two. We take game three. They take game four. Okay, now 2K, come on. Come on. No way this team loses in the second round. We have Luka and Steph. It's a 10-point game. 6-point game. Okay, we won by 1 point. Golly. Alright, game 6 here. 3-2 series. Looks like we're going to lose. We came out weak. Can we come out strong in the second half? It looks like we are. And we are dominating this one. Game 7. Come on now. These guys got to play hard in this game 7. There's no way this team beats us. I mean, look at the team we have. I mean, I know Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are good and all, but come on now. Simcast. Come on. Come on, boys. Come on. You got to win this one. You got to. It's It's a close game all the way through. We take a lead late, hold on to that lead, and we beat them by 36. Now we're taking on the Sixers, who I don't think we touched them at all besides taking away Seth Curry, but obviously they've got a great team besides him. We take game 1, take game 2. Okay, they take game 3. We take game 4. How? Okay, I was about to say, if we win that game right there, they bring it back to 7. Oh my goodness. What do I even do for this? I mean, do I bring this down one more? I mean, we've got Steph, Luka, Paul George is playing 32 minutes. Pascal's playing 36. But, I mean, Montrezl Harrell is a big part of the bench unit. We kind of need him to play up against Joel. So we'll keep it at 8. It didn't fail us last round. I just have a suspicion that it's going to fail us this time. All right, game 7. Get out to a quick lead. It's a close game, though. It's about a 13-point lead for us, though. That lead gets bigger. And, I mean, man, we just dominated again. By 36 again. Luka Doncic, 31 points and 20 assists. I mean, that is amazing for Luka. Then we take on the Pelicans, who have a good team, but I don't think they're much better than what we faced already in this playoffs. Take game 1. Take game 2. Are we going to sweep them? We are going to sweep them. Let's go. Easiest rebuild ever. Luka Doncic takes home Finals MVP, averaging 33 points, 7 rebounds, and 13 assists on 62% shooting, 60% from three-point land. Crazy numbers by Luka. Finals MVP, obviously he deserved that one. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. What kind of rebuilds would you like to see in the future, or would you like to see more of these type of rebuilds? Make sure to check out my Jayhawks series that continues every Monday and Thursday as I'm getting into the summer. Hopefully I'm going to be able to post more consistently and more different types of videos for you guys to look at and enjoy. As always, if you did enjoy, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Turn post notifications on. It helps me out so much to know you guys enjoy these videos. And I'll see you guys next time, probably Thursday when the next Jayhawks episode comes out. Peace.